Hi, it's Anika from Living for Later. Exodus 9:1 tells us that God says to Moses, "Hey, Moses, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go." And at the point that God says this to Moses, the children of Israel were being enslaved by the Egyptians. And Pharaoh was the one that was over all of this, right? So God says to Moses, go to this leader and tell Pharaoh, tell him, let my people go. And the reason, so that they may worship me. And I just really want to encourage you today to let you know that you have been freed from spiritual slavery. Why? Not to pursue your own agenda, not to do what you want to do, not to look back, but so that you can go forward in worshiping God. And I think that's just absolutely just such a powerful truth. Sometimes we forget about why we've been freed from slavery, right? So that we could worship God, not just, when we go to service and we lift our hands for everyone to see and say, oh yes, I'm worshiping God. But our worship is more than just about our words and us singing, slow songs telling God how much we love him. Our worship is demonstrated by us just surrendering all. It's demonstrated in us giving God our all, right? And saying, God, with my entire life, I will serve you. I say yes to you. I will obey what you've told me to do, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's taking a long time. God, I recognize that you have freed me from slavery so that my life, right, can be an act of worship to you. How powerful is that? So my question is, you called yourself, right, a believer, and if you are a believer, that means that you've been freed from slavery, from spiritual slavery. So let me ask you this. Have you been worshiping God with your life? Your actions, do they show that you stay in a mode of worshiping God? Or is your worship something that you turn on when you go with the body of Christ and then you turn off when you're by yourself or with other believers? Realize you've been freed so that you could worship God. Make good of that freedom that was purchased for you on Calvary by just giving God your all and consistently saying yes to what he has called you to do. All right, 2017, let's go. You be blessed.